that you all have. But welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to jump into this next topic, in which it looks like the White House has asked and admitted to Tesla and Elon that they need help with a charging infrastructure. So what does that mean to us, right? Like, it means that supercharging will start to open up probably more quickly if Elon and Tesla agree, and so that will really have effect. If you have not purchased your Tesla yet, or if you've purchased it pretty recently, you might have noticed that Tesla superchargers can get quite busy during certain times, and especially during holiday times and commutes and stuff like that. So we're going to jump into it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on Tesla at the best possible price, or just getting really good financing. So if you're interested in any of that, please hit that subscribe. So let's jump into this. I want to kind of dive into this article together. Let's see. Shout out to Tesla Roddy. The White House finally admits that they need Tesla and Elon Musk help. So it looks like this is all in line with how when Tesla CEO Elon, of course, met with the senior House White officials right before that that price increase, right? When the Model Y long range went up $1,500, the Model Y performance went up $1,000. That literally happened, like a few days after that. So, I mean, not only did Elon and the White House officials talk about, this charging network that they need to expand and include more non-Tesla vehicles, as it said right here. Quote, the White House finally admitted they can't push sustainability forward at the rate they'd like without Tesla and Musk. And so Elon probably, played some chess here. He probably said, you know what, push out the the qualifications for that IRS tax credit, the $7,500 tax credit, in which the battery and the manufacturing guidelines of which vehicles will actually qualify for the full $7,500 tax credit. And Elon probably asked him, hey, you know what, push that to the end of the year, and maybe we'll talk about opening up the supercharger network, because that's what I feel like could potentially happen. And so that's why I've created a poll for tomorrow. These are the options. Said, March 2023 is coming soon. What do you think is going to happen? And we don't know whether if Tesla is going to qualify for the full $7,500 tax credit. Rumors have been for a while that the Model Y will only qualify for half, that $3,750, but we don't know when that's happening in March. But there's a good chance now that maybe Elon asked for a favor essentially to push that, because if that happens, then Tesla can continue to double down on all these crazy sales with basically the market and the inventory depleting, and that was basically still continue their production and selling of the Model Ys and Model 3s. And because if they keep continuing to follow with that $7,500 discount or $7,500 tax credit, demand for these vehicles will still continue to double down, and they can continue to keep raising the price. I think we'll probably know if Tesla continues to keep raising the price of the Model Y $1,000 or $500, $1,000 every single week, like I'm predicting, then we basically know for sure that Tesla will qualify for the $7,500 tax credit, this part of the set website right here, because there'd be no point to keep raising the price, and then if they lost on the $7,500 tax credit, they would just have to bring it right back down. So I certainly think this meeting was good for Tesla, right? Maybe not good for the pricing of the Model Y, because it will certainly just keep going up, but definitely some, macro elements for sure. We can see what's going on if we look at Tesla as a whole. But let me know what's your thoughts on it. Do you think the prices are going to keep going up? Do you think Tesla is probably going to keep, get that $7,500 tax credit as they will continue to, or do you think something else is happening on the sidelines? But if we're going to jump into the comments, some of the questions. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down in the description is a Patreon link.